Ashe, it's your girl Oya Gal here again for another Tarot of the Day, Tarot reading of the day. I hope all of you all have been blessed. I hope you've been happy. I hope you've been uplifted. And I hope that you've been just steady pushing, steady staying motivated, steady staying inspired. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for coming back. Spirit brought you here for a reason, so I do everything in my power to do the most accurate of a reading as possible. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. We wanted to know what's going on with this week. What's going on for today? What are the reminders that we need to know from Spirit about what we should stay focused on, what we should move forward in, right? Ashe to our most honorable ancestors here, known and unknown, of benevolent energy, of beloved energy. Help us know what we need to understand today. Help us be with open mind and spirit. Yes. Okay, and I am going to be using my Aquarian deck today. I have not used this in a while. At least not on the general public. I usually use it on myself. I'm feeling all the spirits today. This is like lots of high energies, high vibrations. That's good. That's very good. Very good. Are we still in Virgo? Let me check. It is waxing crescent Libra. We are in Libra. That's why I'm feeling some type of way. I had to check. It was in Virgo. It is in Libra. Yes, I'm feeling energies of balance, but at the same time, it's like an uncomfortable balance. It's like we're being very aware. There are a lot of messages coming in through the dream cycle. I myself am feeling it. I'm seeing lots of air, lots of water with air interruptions. I can't really explain it. I'm trying to learn how to explain the dreams lately. So I'm sorry if I seem a little inarticulate right now. There's a lot of high energies, of awareness, a lot of consciousness, but it's happening like internally. And I feel like all of us as a network, as a channel, I feel like we're all feeling it and we're projecting it on one another and sharing this. So spirit, beautiful spirit. How do I aim this question? What do we need to stay focused on? There's a lot of distractions, Spirit, and I'll keep those out. There's a lot of distractions, and what do we, as a culture, as a group, need to focus on now that things are getting heavier? Let's see. So a lot of swords. Yes, a lot of air energy. I said there's okay. Swords. So we've got 9 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. We've got 5 of Swords. Okay. And then we have Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh. And then the jumper cards were King of Swords. King of Swords. And 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So Nine of Swords in reverse, okay? Right side up, there's really just that feeling of needing to feel and heal. Okay? Needing to feel the pain, needing to maybe bury yourself in it, maybe allowing yourself to go through the motions of the healing process, of the crying process, of the betrayal, of the hurt, of the dissatisfaction, the disappointment, all of those adjectives of said feeling. Okay? And now we are ready to push on. We're ready to move on. But there's lots of strife. There's lots of stress. There's lots of anger and pent up energy. And there's lots of wounds that are going unhealed, unspoken, unpressed. Okay. Now this is a whole reading for a whole bigger than me, bigger than you. This is all of us together. Okay. And the higher beings want to keep us oppressed. They want to keep us sad. They want to keep us lying on a bed of swords and nails and everything that's so uncomfortable for us. And we're seeing opportunities. We're seeing things rise when we push past the expected, when we push ourselves past that uncomfortability, when we put ourselves out there for the risk. We start seeing manifestations, but it's the struggle that we have to go through in order to see the beauty. And that's the nonconformity. That's the, asking questions. That's doing your research. That's trying to understand what messages are trying to be given to you in your dreams or outside of your dreams. Why are you having these thoughts? Why are you feeling this way? It's all of these things that you're becoming aware of, and it's the awareness that they want clouded from you. Now that you're aware, you're angry. And now that we're angry, it's a lot of strife. I'm trying to understand the messages that are coming to me right now, to speak them out. There is a lot of inner turmoil. There is also a lot of inner awakening that's happening, because there's a bigger war that's coming, okay? There's a bigger war, and it's now time to pick up our swords and fight. It's now time to pick up our minds and really get used to the spiritual warfare that's happening right now. We see ourselves angrier, or we see ourselves tired, exhausted. We're doing all of these low vibrational things that are not really feeding towards the betterment of our growth, the betterment of our execution. It is stifling. But those who are awake, those who are aware, those who are understanding that there now needs to be a different narrative, there needs to be a difference in the plan, in the way we move, those people are the ones that are going around picking up the heavy weight to get ready for a battle that is now heavier on us than it ever was before, because we're aware. This is all about awareness. This is all about going through the motions of it and healing through it. And there is anger, that inner turmoil, that wanting action. That's not always necessarily the best route. Sometimes we need a different, there's so many patterns that we've done as a Black race, as a human race, as God's having a human experience. There's so many things we keep doing in the same way, and it's not giving results. It's not, especially not beneficial results. It's now to change the way we move, the way we do things, because we're not healed. There are scars that are being left unhealed. Queen of Cups. Okay, Great Mother Earth. This is all of the emotions that we use and that we don't use. Okay, this is the feminine side. This is the cups, the intimacy, the water, the Great Mother. Okay, when she follows in a phrase of swords, this is an energy that she is stressed. As above, so below. We won't even get into the discussion of how the feminine energy on earth is mistreated, especially the Black woman. We won't get into that. just without that being said, Mother Earth, Great Mother, is already feeling mistreated. She is literally allowing fires to set on the earth, on half the world, of half the US at least. You know, people are being swarmed with plagues and bugs and locusts, and the waters aren't giving back as fruitful of life force as it was before. People, humans, man is mistreating the great divine, the great feminine. And she's stressed, she's taking it out. But at the same time, to those who are aware, those who are awake, those who are trying to question the bigger picture, those who are really trying to dig into what they're receiving, she's channeling them. And you're receiving, like myself, dreams of water and air chaos and the earth shifting in some way that you're noticing. Like in your dreams, that's your reality. So in your reality, you're seeing how the earth is affecting. It's terrifying to your spirit. So when you wake up, you think it was a bad dream. But those who are aware, those who are woke, know that that was not just simply a dream. That was deep. That was deeper. And that was a message. That was a vibration. That was a channel, so that you understand little bits and pieces of how the earth is feeling, how the great divine is feeling, how the great mother is feeling. She's feeling stressed. She's feeling unhealed and still hurt and still ready to cause a whole bunch of turmoil and stress down on everything. And it starts spiritually. When the spirit is broken, everything else just falls to So the jumper cards of the day, the King of Swords, okay? King of Swords, he represents, and, followed by a Three of Pentacles, okay? I've been getting a lot of the divine Trinity symbols as of lately, and a lot of king energy. And that makes me feel like a dictatorship type of energy. There's an energy of a king of chaos, a person of rational yet rash thinking, irrational yet rational thinking, rational ways of movement. No, sorry, irrational ways of ruling, but rational ways of getting his way. King of Swords is very big in communication. He's social. That air energy. This is an air energy time period right now. Libra, the line, the walls of both worlds are thinning, and now we're receiving stronger messages from the other side to here. That's why our dreams are off balance. That's why we're off balance. That's why we feel like today has been a whole different day this whole time. Yesterday, I thought yesterday was Thursday. I got nothing. It's there's lots of confusion. There's lots of distractions. The King of Swords is good with wielding his sword, okay? He's so good that he's got tricks up his sleeve. Oh, my earring is falling. He's got tricks up his sleeve to make you distracted, to get you to be distracted before the swipe, before the sword hits your head and you're done. There are distractions being thrown out. Like this whole Cardi B and Offset. I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't think anyone getting a divorce and getting their heart broken is anything to gossip about or anything to laugh about. They didn't invite you into their story. And I'm pretty sure they didn't invite anyone else into their story. But here we are. And because of who they are, they're going to be talked about. But why do you care? There is literally a whole other side of our country up in flames. People are waking up to the sky blood red. If those aren't messages, I don't know what, because that is definitely deeper than just some fire in the air. There are things happening around you and you're not paying attention. And if you are, then we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing about it to cause awareness, even in the smallest of ways? Even if it is just planting a little, worded verbal bug in your friend's ear about the possibilities of what might be happening. You know, this whole firstborn challenge. That's a distraction. A distraction. You know, I for one am guilty of being one of those people to partake because I love my baby and I want to show him off. But then that's a whole, especially now that it's out in the open more than what it was before, that's a whole pedophilic like schedule. That's like a whole like agenda right there. Okay, like these are distractions from all of the lynchings and the bodies, the strange fruit that are growing up in the trees still. Why are we still seeing people being killed and unfairly and unjustly, as well as, you know, just out of the hands of the authority that was supposed to be put here to protect. But they're here, out here chasing the wrong people. Like, there's so many things, you know, and this is a king of swords. This is a king of chaos, yo. Like, this is literally an energy of balance and distraction from the real truth. And then Three of Pentacles, we need to invest in our monies. Invest in our monies, because when it's following King of Chaos, King of Swords, this King of Chaos is next going to hit. Air is spiritual, communicative, social, spiritual, relations, all of that. Once that's broken, everything is broken. So once that's broken, the next thing as a society that's going to be taken is our money. Then when the money's gone, that's when the real masks come off. Then it's water. Then it's emotions. Then it's like, okay, are you really here for me or not? Because now I have nothing to sustain us and help us and keep us, because our King of Chaos has taken everything. What do we need to focus on as far as this message is concerned? We need to wake up. We need to eat better. We need to drink better. We need to meditate. We need to talk and we need to talk to each other better. We need to educate our children better. We need to do so much better. And it's more of an urgency at this point. Like, it's like things are coming that we really just didn't think was ever a possibility. Things are coming. And whether we want to believe it or not, Great Mother is going to make sure we see it. So yeah, I know that energy was very, you know, but we're gonna keep ourselves uplifted. Those who are doing the right thing, keep doing the right thing. You know, keep being the beautiful, loving self you are. Love others. Give back to those who need it. Give back to yourself. Love yourself. Pour your all into your children. You know, help them pour their all into the things that they love to do. Pour your all into your intimate partners, the partners who are there to really see you in your most vulnerable way. You know, love each other. Love is the ultimate spirit, you know. And when we achieve that, there's so many unlimiting avenues. There's so many ways. And like I said, that's just something else. But I love you all. This was Spirit Message, and thank you, Spirit, for being here with us. Ashe to my ancestors, ashe to your ancestors for being here, keeping our minds elevated, uplifted, open-minded, and ready to receive beautiful, beautiful inspiration, you know, helping us be a better version of ourselves. Spirit brought you here for a reason. Thank you for trusting it, believing it, and letting it guide you. Ashe to all of us. I love you guys. Peace.